Well, before we get into this little video today, I want to let you know that the crows are pretty freaking rude today. They're loud, they're annoying, they're obnoxious, and I want to make a promise to you that they shall be dealt with swiftly and violently. So today, Psalm 36, it's King David focusing on times like we happen to live in. He's talking about his enemies. He's talking about wicked people all across the land that are just screwing everything up. And if you happen to notice, you live in a nation just like that, led by people that are fit to lead third world banana republics. Man, you look at what's going on in this nation and it's like, hang on a second. What did I fight for? Like, you're pulling this kind of crap in my country, in the United States of America? You think that you can do this? Good grief. You know, not only have we fought and bled and died in foreign lands like Iraq and Afghanistan, and man, we've got brothers that didn't come home. And it's ridiculous when you see that we've given everything to our enemies. Here, have our jets, have our helicopters, take our tanks and our Humvees and our weapons. Have at it. Like, why would we do that? And then at the same time, they want to take away your weapon and your right to defend yourself and your family. Screw that. There has to be an answer for how we deal with this. And I'm going to tell you the truth, that the answer is hidden inside of Psalm 36. So King David is pouring his heart out to God and explaining to God just how wicked everybody around him is. And David is just like, God, they're so wicked. They're so destructive. They're hell-bent on just destroying everything that is good. But I'm going to put my trust in you. I'm going to put my trust in the King. I'm going to trust and believe that he is going to take care of things. And I'm going to rest under the shadow of his wings. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about here. Hey, like my video, subscribe to this channel. That is going to help this message get out to other people that need to hear it. And if you don't do that, they ain't going to hear it. So in Psalm 36, King David says, your steadfast love, O Lord, extends to the heavens. And remind you, this is in spite of all the wicked stuff that he's describing here and how crazy the world is. And it's the world he lived in, and it's the world you and I live in. He was a man who was a warrior, who fought his battles, who destroyed his enemies, who crushed the skull of Goliath and decapitated him with a sword. King David knows what he's talking about when it comes to war and wickedness. You probably know something to that extent as well. But he says, your steadfast love, O Lord, extends to the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mountains of God. Your judgments are like the great deep. Man and beast you save, O Lord. So from the outset, it's not you and me that save ourselves, that pull us out of this situation. You know, how do we win the war at home? That's what it comes down to. That's the giant question. How do you win? You win when you put your trust in the King, when he fights the battle for you, when he promises to deliver you and take care of you, and you understand that and know it and believe it, and you rest in it, that's when you win. How precious is your steadfast love, O God. The children of mankind take refuge in the shadow of your wings. They feast on the abundance of your house. That's what you got to do. I remember what it felt like to be out on patrol, exposed. You know, exposed to snipers shooting at you, exposed to IEDs hidden somewhere where you couldn't see them. There's really nothing you can do about them. And when you would get close to that patrol base or wherever it is that you're trying to get to for your refuge, man, you'd feel your heart like start pulling you that way. And as you got in those gates, all of a sudden, you would just start breathing like that sigh of relief where you're like, man, I'm good to go now. I'm safe. I'm secure. And sure, bad stuff still happens inside those walls from time to time. But generally speaking, that feeling of security was just amazing after you've been out there and felt how dangerous the world is. Well, God is offering you a shelter under his wings. As bad as the world gets, with all the threats being lobbed in from everywhere by wicked leaders and just destructive people all around, the King has his wings spread, and he invites you to hop underneath them and get in the shadow of them, and he will deflect what's coming your way. King David trusted in it. He rested in that, and I'm going to do that, and I invite you to do that. So check out Psalm 36 for yourself. Get in there, read it, trust in it, and rest in it. Hey, I will see you next time. Day of Battle out.